fellow travelers. We don't know Kedarnath, लेकिन we are fellow travelers. कोई मलयालम में, कोई हिंदी में हो गए, कोई उर्दू में हो गए, कोई बांग्ला में हो गए, लेकिन we are going in the same direction. So let me briefly tell you what I have to say about. I have already begun something in my earlier speech. Now I would like to stress on the memories I get when I visit Calcutta. I have visited Calcutta several times. Actually, when we were students, in 20s, 21, 22 ki hogi, Pune, so we started little magazines, and we fiercely challenged our older generation. That's why we became very unpopular, but we continued that. And we learned that in Kolkata also we had similar ones much later. You know, Shakti and Sami and Malay, all of them we met and they did the same thing. So that, gave us confidence that whatever you do in one small village in India can be done anywhere else, in another village in Assam or Nepal, anywhere. We think alike. This is what I call the pluralism of Indianness. That we think differently, but we are one. That is what I would like to say. I have said this in detail in my paper, which you will read after translation, but I would like to speak something about it. Most important about our whole discussion today, all the award winners have been saying it, that there is no singular literary tradition in India. This is the hazard the British colonialism has taught us. Before the British, we did not have this idea of what is Bengali and what is Assami and what is Odia. They were one. Assam and Bengal and Odisha, there was no difference. Gujarat and Rajasthan and Maharashtra, there was no difference. They were all under Prakrit. This was the condition. And one person, as I already said, could write in several languages. This tradition continues even today. Right? But it is disappearing, getting by sorrow. I sorrowfully note this. For example, I will tell you very recently that tradition is appearing. How Marathi speakers made very drastic contribution to other languages. Recently, earlier once I already said, Tukaram and others wrote in several languages, others is, and this is worth noting that hereafter, unfortunately, we don't find such writers. For example, I will tell you a few examples. Vedanand Madhav Muktiboध, Marathi speaker, from Amravati, Hindi mein, is a revolutionary writer. D.R. Bendre, Ambika Tane, he is a revolutionary writer, he is a Marathi speaker, revolutionary poet in Kannada. Then Madhusudan Sate, he is supposed to be the founder of Dogra language. He is a Maharashtrian. They fought in Panipat and Ahmad Shah Abdali caught them and kept them in Kabul for several months. Later on, these Pune people, Sate and others, they were left free. That you go back to your own place. Ahmad Shah Abdali, although we say this, he was a very liberal man. He was much better than the Peshwas, I tell you. The Peshwas were very cruel and very drastic and very casteist. But Ahmad Shah Abdali wanted them to be safe, and so he left them to Pune. But the Pune Brahmin said, you have eaten at the hands of millennium. Musliman के आप 3 महीने रहे हो तो आप अभी हिंदू नहीं रहे, तो पुणे से भाग जाओ. Even these people, Sate and others were also Brahmins. They said, let you go to hell, we will have our own place. So they got in Jammu and Kashmir their place. Even now I went there, visited about 15 villages Marathi speakers. And one of them, Madhusudan Sate, the founder of Dogra language, very recently recognized. Also, I will tell you, Kavivar Radhakrishna Rao, the Odia people will tell you, the Maharashtrian, also a revolutionary figure in Kannada. So there will be many such people who have written in other languages. Bhosles, the kings, in Tamil, they made revolutionary contributions. Sayajirao Gaikwad in Gujarat made revolutionary, wrote in several languages. All these are Marathi speakers. But they wrote in several languages without any fuss, without making any political issue of this. And I will tell you many examples of this kind where you find that one language in itself did not exist in India. But after the British model, one language one nation and one literature. German, German language, German literature, German nation. English, English language. And they have destroyed their own, minorities. They have destroyed minorities elsewhere also. In America, about 250 tribes were massacred. They used to go with machine guns and shoot at the aboriginals in America. And they teach us now human rights. Canada, Spanish people were more cruel, and they destroyed most of the tribes in South America, Brazil and others. But in India, we have kept on them. That's where this caste and all this, which is not difficult to, it's not easy to demolish this, because they have been here and we have preserved them and we have kept them alive. This is the fact of Indianness, and that we have to particularly preserve. So what I wanted to suggest is that this Indianness, which is pluralism, has to be kept alive by us. And that's why I say that whatever comes into mind, it is better to express. That's what all my colleagues have said. And our older writers have also said. I remember now, what Tukaram said about this. Mirza Ghalib, सीने का दर्द है वो नाला यानी आक्रोश, जो आक्रोश अगर अंदर ही रखा तो वो सीने का दर्द है. It becomes a problem for your सीना, for your heart. सीने का दर्द वो नाला जो लब तक न गया. If it doesn't come up to your lips, it becomes your sorrow. So you have to express whatever आक्रोश you had. जो भी आक्रोश है वो एक्सप्रेस करना है. And the second line is, खाक का इश्क है वो कतरा में थे पानी का जो बूंद होता है, पानी का बूंद वो खाक हो जाता है अगर वो दरिया को नहीं मिला. No, without being political, without being linguistic, and unfortunately, that's what I said in the beginning, that Bharatiya Bhasha Parishad and very few institutions like this have become, our pioneers in Indianness, because they don't believe in just spirit of one language that has destroyed us after the English model. Earlier, as I said, there was nothing like one language. People very freely wrote in each other's languages, and they were one. And that's why up to Afghanistan we had one culture. Even today we express this kind of oneness. And related to this, I will also mention how this has to be preserved by retaining our deshiness. So, this need not bring us to what we call the present politicians are talking about centralization of Hindutva or centralization of Indianness. It has to be separate all the time. You carry your own ways, you eat whatever you like, you may eat beef, you may eat pig, you may eat vegetables, but you are one. This is the spirit of Indianness that we have to preserve, and that has been our tradition. Only after the British came, we have been centralized. There's something like Delhi, and some fools rule in Delhi, and we follow them. This is the trouble that has happened. We didn't have this kind of centralization. We had every village independent. The British people, Dharampal has written recently a book, how the British were surprised to have this kind of autonomy. That they didn't bother about who was ruler, who did what, but they had their own schools. In Bengal and Bihar, they said every village has a school. Even England did not have a school in the 18th century. Every village has a school, and Pantoji used to teach, even in Maharashtra, he said, it is wrong to say that we were illiterate. We had women writers up to this. In Marathi, the first women writers were in the 1st century BC. Katha Saptashati. All village women used to compose poems, and they were collected later on by a German, unfortunately. The first poetess, the Madhava, 12th century. 13th century poetess, Janabai, Bainabai recently. In England, the first woman writer was what time? Jane Austen? 19th century. Up to 18th and 19th century, England had no single woman writer. We had hundreds of women writers. Unfortunately, our history is not properly written, and that is our problem. This is because of the centralization. That we have some center, from center we look at the whole country, it is wrong. We have centers everywhere. It is in Malayalam, in Andaman, in Tamil Nadu, in Bengal.
सुनकर देखो, सुनकर देखो, सुनकर देखो जी. ममता राहुल मोदी बोले लिखें जितेंद्र जी। घटनाक्रम जो खबर बन गया, जिसका सरोकार है सीधा, दायित्व हमारा आप करें वो दीदार। कार्यक्रम ऐसा जो देगा भरपूर जानकारी। देखें, सुने और पढ़ें सदीनामा रोजाना बुलेट। सदीनामा रोजाना बुलेटिन का संपादकीय विशेष। सब्सक्राइब करें, कमेंट्स करें, क्यूटी काटें और मेंबर बने यूट्यूब चैनल सदीनामा।